abcmouse.com.
Well, hello there. It's me, Murphy, and this is the world-famous Number Factory. I work here. Isn't it amazing? See this beauty? It's the Add-O-Matic. It will add any two numbers you put into it fast as lightning. Let's start by adding 6 and 7. Now I just pull this Add-O crank. 6 plus 7 equals 13. Right-o, Add-O-Matic. If you think that's cool, check this out. Let's see what we get when we add 12 to 25. Let's begin by stacking the two numbers. With the number 12 above the number 25, it will be much easier to add them. First, we add these numbers in the ones place, the 2 and the 5. Of course, 2 plus 5 equals 7. Oh, yeah! Now we can add numbers in the tens place, the 1 and the 2. Wouldn't you know it? 1 plus 2 equals 3. We have a 3 in the tens place and a 7 in the ones place, which makes 37. 12 plus 25 equals 37. I sure do love the Add-O-Matic. Looks like we still have some numbers in here. Ooh, this is a big one. Let's start by stacking the two numbers. Awesome! Now that it's stacked, let's add the numbers in the ones place first. Of course, 1 plus 4 equals 5. Now let's mosey on over to the tens place. 6 plus 2 equals the amazing number 8. 85. 21 plus 64 equals 85. You're the best, Add-O-Matic. See you all next time at the world-famous Number Factory.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I call her Bertha. Sometimes I have my lunch here because she's so awesome to look at.
You have the best job in all of Math City.
I sure do. So the reason you're here as the Number Factory's intern is to help double-check the adding and subtracting work of some of our older machines. Can you do that for me?
It would be an honor, Scoutmaster Murphy.
Let's start by adding 24 and 10. When adding two numbers like these, where do we start?
The ones place.
Normally, that's right. But when there are 0 ones, we can start at the tens place.
Whoa!
Let's use those beads to find what 24 added to 10 is. If Bertha gives us the same answer, we'll know she's working correctly. To add 10 to 24, all we need to do is add the 1 10 in 10 to the 2 10s in 24.
That's 3 10s.
Now add those 4 ones. What do you get?
3 10s is 30, plus the 4 1s is 34.
Now, let's see what Bertha comes up with.
Bertha got it right.
Next, we'll add 36 and 20.
Well, since 20 has a 0 in it, we know that we can start adding in the tens place, right?
You're a fast learner, Norman.
So we add the 2 10s in 20 to the 3 10s in 36. That gives us 5 10s and 6 1s. That's 56.
Looks right to me, Norman.
All right, Bertha. What do you think 36 and 20 is? Atta girl, Bertha. What's next?
Let's add 48 and 30.
We have 4 10s in 48 plus the 3 10s in 30. That gives us 7 10s plus those 8 1s, and we get 78. Okay, Bertha. 48 and 30 is...
78!
Right again, Scoutmaster Murphy. Who needs a big old machine when it's so easy to add 10s?
Shh, she might hear you.
Sorry, Bertha, I was just kidding.
Maybe we should give Bertha a little rest. What do you say?
I think that's a good idea.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Marvin, the Marvelous Magician. And today is a very special day. It's the birthday of the man who got me interested in magic when I was just a boy, my grandfather, Martin. My grandfather isn't a magician. He is a mathematician. Martin, the Marvelous Mathematician. He loves everything about numbers. He taught me my very first trick, a math trick. When it comes to math, a trick is really just a clever way to solve a problem. It's sometimes called a strategy. Here's an easy addition strategy my grandfather taught me. When you add 0 to a number, any number, the sum is always the same as the number you started with. Here, let me show you using these balloons. Oh, where did I put those balloons? Five balloons plus 0 balloons equals 5. 10 balloons plus 0 balloons equals 10. Now, here's another math trick you can use to amaze your friends. Just remember, when you're adding two numbers, it doesn't matter which number comes first and which one comes second. The sum is always the same. So, if you don't remember 8 plus 5, see if you remember 5 plus 8. That's better. And here's a good trick you can use when adding 10. Just remember that when you add 10, the ones digit of the sum is the same as the number you started with. So, 3 party whistles plus 10 party whistles equals 13 party whistles. We had 3 ones to start with, and we still have 3 ones. Or 7 party hats plus 10 party hats equals 17 party hats. Remember, if you really want to be good at addition like my grandfather, Martin the Marvelous Mathematician, you need to know all of your addition facts from 0 plus 0 to 10 plus 10. Okay, so there's just one thing missing from this party.
Hello! No matter how many times you do that trick, I never get used to it.
Oh, happy birthday!
Hey, Ernie, who's the strongest man on the beach today? I am.
Ha ha! Only the strongest man on the beach could lift this friendly sea lion. Top this, Mac.
No problem. Top this, Ernie.
I can lift all these! Oh, yeah? I can lift all these!
Those are my number blocks. These are called units, and these are called rods. Can I teach you how to use them? It's part of my community service project.
My blocks add up to more than yours.
Says who?
Says me.
No way. Mine are way more.
Says who?
Says me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! If we add up all the rods and units in each of your hands, we'll know who lifted more. Put them down here. Ernie had 2 rods of 10 and 3 units in one hand. That makes 23. In the other hand, he had 1 rod of 10 and 9 units. That makes a total of 19. Now we get to add them up. When adding 2-digit numbers, you can stack the numbers up, one on top of the other, and start adding the digits in the ones place. Here, we have 9 ones, and 3 more ones is 12. But 12 doesn't fit in that tiny box, does it?
I'll make that box bigger.
No, I will.
Sorry, Strong Brothers. That box can never hold more than 9 units. But we can solve this another way. We can regroup. To regroup, we take the 12 units and break them up into a group of 10 units and a group of 2 units, like this.
Why did he do that?
I bet you're wondering why I did that.
Mac was.
Ernie was.
Because now we can trade the group of 10 units for a rod and put that rod into the tens column with the other 3 rods. Pretty neat, huh? Now we have 4 rods of 10 and 2 units, or 42.
Hear that, brother? My blocks add up to 42. Top that!
Mac had 3 rods of 10 and 6 units in one hand. That makes 36. And in his other hand, he had 1 rod of 10 and 8 units. That makes 18. So now let's add them up.
The ones place, Norman. Start there.
That's right, Mac. 6 plus 8 is 14. Oh boy, we get to regroup again. We'll break that 14 up into a group of 10 and a group of 4. Now we can trade these 10 units for a rod and put that into the tens column with the other 4 rods. That gives us 5 rods of 10 and 4 units, or 54.
54. That means my blocks add up to more than yours. Don't be sad, brother. At least you made a new friend today.
Look who has more friends than you, little brother.
Oh, yeah? I have just as many.
Oh, yeah? My friend has cute little whiskers.
Oh, yeah? My friend knows his numbers.
Oh, yeah?
Argy bargy. Noisy arguing. Argy bargy.
Argy what?
Argy bargy. It's my word of the day. Every day, I add 1 new word to my memory bank. That way, I'll never be outdated.
Great idea, WordBot. How many words have you learned so far?
Last year, I learned 365 new words. So far this year, I've learned 213 more. Hey, come back here.
Ha ha! Gotcha! Gotcha! An exclamation used to express satisfaction at having captured or defeated someone. Gotcha!
We know what gotcha means, computer.
Now give us back the dictionary.
If you want your precious dictionary, then you'll have to answer my question first.
Bring it on.
If WordBot learned 365 new words last year and 213 more this year so far, how many words altogether would you say there are?
WordBot, you know what to do.
Not really. I'm not so good with numbers.
But MathBot is.
Oh, right! MathBot! Never fear, MathBot is here. Hey, where'd you guys go?
Over here, MathBot.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, MathBot. What's the best way to add 365 plus 213?
We should use place value addition.
Let's do it!
First, expand each number into hundreds, tens, and ones.
Easy. 365 is 300 plus 60 plus 5.
And 213 is 200 plus 10 plus 3.
Right. Now add up the ones.
5 plus 3 equals 8.
Right. Next, add up the tens.
And 60 plus 10 equals 70.
Then add up the hundreds.
300 plus 200 equals 500.
Now we just add up all the numbers to see the final answer.
500 plus 70 plus 8 equals...
578.
Correct, but that was just a practice question.
What? That's not fair. You didn't say anything about a practice question.
I just did. Ha ha, gotcha again.
Fine. But if we get this one right, you have to give WordBot his dictionary back.
If you want that dictionary, then answer me this. If I have 527 books, and then I add 432 more, what is the total number of books that I am looking for?
527 books plus 432 more. It's another addition problem.
We can use place value addition again.
MathBot, can we just add the ones, tens, and hundreds without expanding the add-ins out?
You sure can, Max. Here, I'll line up the numbers vertically so it will be easy to add them in place. And I'll make a grid so it's easy to see where the ones, tens, and hundreds go.
Nice, MathBot. Now we just add the 7 ones and 2 ones. That equals 9.
And add the 2 tens and 3 tens to get 5 tens.
And lastly, we add the 500s and the 400s to get 900s.
So, our answer is
959 books!
All right! Give WordBot his dictionary back.
Drat.
Drat. A mild expression of anger or annoyance. Drat.
I know what drat means. I use it all the time.
Then maybe what you really need is a nicer personality. Gotcha!
After a busy day at the county fair, Alice was very tired and falling fast asleep.
Hiya, Alice. What? Notice anything different about me?
No. What about me?
Ah, spider!
Gumball, no! It's just a fake spider. See? Everything's okay.
Whew.
I won a bunch of them at the fair today.
We went to the fair, too.
You did?
Every year we go, and then we trade prizes with each other for our favorites. Hey, can you help us add up how many of each we got?
Sure. There are all sorts of tricks for adding numbers. We just have to figure out which strategy works best. So, who wants to go first?
Ooh, me. Ooh, these little wooden tops are my favorite. I got 4 today.
I got 3. 4 for me.
Well, that means we need to add 4 plus 3 plus 4 more. One adding strategy is to choose any 2 of the numbers to add first. I like to pick the 2 that are easiest for me. Like 4 plus 4, because they're doubles, and I know that 4 plus 4 equals 8. Then you add the third number, 3, to the 8, and you've got 11. 11 wooden tops for Snort.
Ooh, 11 wooden tops is a lot. But would I have gotten even more if we started by adding 4 plus 3?
Nope, it doesn't matter which numbers you add first. See? 4 plus 3 equals 7. Add the third number, 4, and you've still got 11.
Okay, me next. I like these little rubber spiders. Tonight, I got 8.
I got 5.
2 for me.
Gumball, that means you have a total of 15.
15 rubber spiders? Wait, how did you do that so fast?
I did the addition in my head. It's called the making 10 trick. I knew that your 8 plus Fleeb's 2 makes 10. Then I added the last number, the 5 Snort got. Add 10 plus 5, and you've got 15 rubber spiders.
Oh, my turn. I really like shiny golden rings. I got 2 tonight.
I got 6.
7 for me.
I also got some tonight. You can have my 4.
Uh-oh, so much for adding 3 single-digit numbers.
That's okay. I've got some tricks for adding 4 single-digit numbers, too.
Yay!
Just like we did with 3 single-digit numbers, start with the 2 numbers that are the easiest for you to add. Remember, you can add any of the 2 numbers first. Let's see if I can do this in my head. Well, I know that I can make 10 by adding Gumball 6 and my 4. 6 plus 4 equals 10. I also know that Fleeb's 2 plus Snort's 7 equals 9. So now I can add the 2 sums together. 10 plus 9 equals 19. That's 19 shiny golden rings for Fleeb.
Woohoo! Oh, yeah!
Another strategy for adding 4 single-digit numbers is to add the first 2 numbers to get their sum, and then add each remaining number one at a time.
So 6 plus 4 equals 10.
10 plus the third number, 2, equals 12.
And 12 plus the last number, 7, equals 19.
Hey, Alice, what about you? Do you have a favorite toy that you got at the fair tonight?
I like the glitter pencils. Tonight, I got 6.
Well, we got some of those glitter pencils. You can have ours. I got 2.
I got 8.
4 for me.
Okay, allow me, Alice. Here goes, in my head.
We can't hear what's inside your head, Gumball.
Oh, right, silly me. I'm going to add the 2 numbers that are easiest for me. My 2 plus Alice's 6 equals 8. Then I can add Fleeb's 8, which is a double. 8 plus 8 equals 16, and that leaves me with Snort's 4. 16 plus 4 is 20?
Yep! Good job, Gumball! Yes! Good work!
Did you just hear Alice cheer? Must have been my imagination.
Nighty-night, little rubber spiders.
Gumball?
Not now, Snort. It's sleepy time. Snort, please stop tickling my face with your 8 legs. Wait a minute. 8 legs? Oh, spider!
Redfish, way to be on time. Where's everyone else?
Oh, here, Coach. Us too.
Great. We're playing a little volleyball today. Who wants to help me put up the net?
Coach, you know, some of us have had bad experiences with nets.
Oh, right. Get back here, fishies. New plan. Who knows what a relay race is? Green fish,
It doesn't involve a net, does it?
Forget about the net. It's put away. Now listen up. Here's how a relay race works. We'll split up into teams. Let's make our first team, you 3 blackfish, by that rock.
We're triplets.
Good for you. And you 5 pink fish over there, and you 12 orange ones line up behind the blackfish. So, how many fish do we have on team 1?
That's a lot of numbers to add up.
That's no problem at all, little guppy. Whenever I'm adding 3 numbers, I just move them around to make it easier. I'll show you what I mean. I know that 12 plus 3 equals 15. That's an easy one. And 15 plus 5 is 20. Also easy. There's 20 fish on team 1. So, who's ready to get this relay race started?
We are!
Orange fish, you guys will take this piece of seaweed and pass it along to the blackfish over there as fast as you can. Then, blackfish, you get the seaweed over to the pink fish. Pink fish, you'll take the seaweed and bring it to this rock here. That's a relay race. Understand?
Got it.
Hey, Zippy, wait till I say go.
Coach, I have a question. What if we had the seaweed first and then handed it to the orange fish, then they took it to the blackfish?
Hey, I thought we got the seaweed first.
It doesn't matter who goes first. However you add the numbers, there are still 20 fish on the team.
This is awesome! When do we get to play?
Well, let's make another team. We'll call you Team 2. Now, I see 14 purple fish, 8 green fish, and 2 yellow fish. Are there a few more of you guys here than usual?
Family reunion.
Oh, well, great. Let's find out how many are on your team. First, let's see how we can arrange the numbers so that adding them is easier. And remember, it doesn't matter what order you add the numbers. The sum of all 3 is always the same.
I got this, Coach. I moved the numbers around because 8 of us green fish plus 2 yellow fish make 10 fish. 10 is a nice round number to add the 14 purple fish to. 10 plus 14 equals 24. So Team 2 has 24 fish.
Fantastic, green fish. You catch on quick. Not that kind of catch. I mean, you're a fast learner. You figured out the easiest way to add numbers. Good work. Team 1, Team 2, here's your seaweed. Whichever team's seaweed makes it back to this rock first wins. Ready, set. Jumping jellyfish. It's gonna be a tie. That was fish-tastic. Great teamwork, guys.
That was so much fun, Coach. Can we do the relay race again?
Sure. Who's ready to play?
It was the perfect end to another perfect day. Alice was nearly asleep when she heard,
Ah! What is that? Make it go away!
What, Gumball? It's just a bunny.
That's the scariest bunny I've ever seen, Snort. Oh, hiya, Alice. Take a look at Snort's bunny. Go ahead, tell him. It's the stuff of nightmares. Am I right?
Bunnies behind bars? What does that mean, Snort?
We're raising money to take care of bunnies without homes. Sometimes bunnies end up in animal shelters, and that's not a good permanent home for them.
Oh, bars. Like a cage in a shelter. I get it. How wonderful of you all to be so giving.
It was Phoebe's idea.
Just doing my part to help.
Ooh, how about pennies for bunnies? Is that better?
I like that, Snort.
Me too, but only if the bunny is more cuddly looking. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know why you're adding your pennies. So what do you say, monsters? Should we see how many pennies you have altogether?
Adding 3-digit numbers is kind of hard for us, Alice.
Then I'll help you. Looks like you already know how many pennies are in each of those piles. Let's start by adding these two numbers first. Snort, will you write these numbers on the board? Be sure to put one number right on top of the other. Snort, it's really important to line the numbers up so that we're sure that we're adding ones to ones, tens to tens, and hundreds to hundreds.
Oh, good idea, Alice.
So, where can we start adding?
The ones place.
That's right, little monsters. 6 ones plus 6 ones equals...
12 ones?
Yes. And since 12 ones is the same as 1 10 and 2 ones, we'll put a 2 for the 2 ones in the ones place and put a 1 for the 10 up here in the tens place. Now, let's add the numbers in the tens place.
1 plus 8 makes 9, plus 5 more equals 14 tens.
Nice work, Gumball. But that's too many tens to write in the space. So, what do we do?
I know. 14 is 10 and 4. 10 tens is the same as 100, so we can put a 1 up in the hundreds column. And we put the 4 down there in the tens column.
That's right, Gumball. That's 104 tens. The last thing we do is add the numbers in the hundreds place.
100 plus 3 hundreds plus 1 more hundred is 5 hundreds.
Drum roll, please.
542!
Now, let's add Snort's 179 pennies to the 542 we just got to figure out the total number of pennies you have to donate.
Okay, we got this, Alice. Ready, boys?
Ready!
First, we line up 542 right over 179. Nice and neat.
Then we start by adding the numbers in the ones place.
Right you are, Snortster. 9 ones plus 2 ones equals 11 ones. 11 ones! Oh boy, you guys, you know what that means.
Regrouping time!
You know it. We'll just regroup those 10 ones into 1 10 and put that in the tens place. That leaves us with 1 1.
I would like to add the numbers in the tens place. Would that be okay?
Sure, Snort. Go ahead.
So, if we start with that 1 10 that we brought over from the ones place, plus 4 tens, plus 7 more tens, that equals 12 tens.
Add a monster, Snorty boy. And since we have more tens than we can write in the tens place, it's...
Regrouping time!
So, we'll regroup 10 of those tens as 100 and add that in the hundreds column.
We're left with 2 tens in the tens column.
Now the hundreds place. So 100 plus 5 hundreds plus 100 is 700s. Drum roll, please. 721.
You did it, monsters!
Great job!
721 pennies is the same as $7.21.
Whoa, that's a lot of moolah. You think we can find homes for all our bunnies with that much dough?
Oh my! There are so many!
Is that Alice laughing?
I must be imagining things. Alice is sound asleep.
abcmouse.com